Morning, Alec.
Hey Phil, how you going?
Very good, thank you. Yourself?
Oh, I'm pretty good, thank you.
You good?
Yeah, not
How's
too
your
bad.
week? You had a good week?
Yeah. It's been a good week, no drama.
It's good to hear.
I got in this morning thinking we didn't have much to talk about, and you put all this information in my head. It's like, what the hell? There's so much going on again. It's great, isn't it?
Well, a week ago, I had nothing to talk about also, and then here I'm thinking, how are we going to fit all this information into 20 minutes?
Yeah.
So let's have a go.
Well, okay. So it was a big day down at Caruso's yesterday.
Is that the junior Christmas
That's
event?
right, the junior Christmas event, and that was look, a lot of the information I've got to read off here because I'm not sure, but it looks like there was about 20 juniors.
Yep.
Now, a name I mentioned last week, Trent Bowes, ended up winning it.
Well, you did say he was a very good player. He did made the last 32 of the
Open.
Of the Open.
Yeah. So Trent Bowes and a person you're familiar with is Charlotte Hatton.
Yeah.
Another really good effort for her to come second, and that was Hill. So 4-3 to Trent.
Charlotte actually had a shot at winning, Alex. She had a shot at the black and endured the black. So it was very, very close.
Wow, that would have been so exciting there for all the kids there to be watching it.
Very good.
So the winner of the second tier comp was Kobe East, and Martin Bradare, I'm not sure if that's right, Bradare, finished second.
Second.
Yep. So third in the main comp. So we'll go back to the main comp. First was Trent Bowes, second was Charlotte, third was Frankie, fourth was Josh, fifth was Jeffrey, that's Jeffrey Ayres, another very young junior. Sixth was Luke, I'm not sure who Luke is. Second tier comp, Kobe, and second was Martin. Bianca came third, fourth was Nick, and fifth was Tyrese, and sixth was Stefan. Now there's some names there that we're familiar with.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how they got into the second tier comp. I'm not sure there's an...
Well, I think maybe Trent and Charlotte took care of them, Alex.
Probably in the losers section or something.
They also had a prize for the most improved player of the day.
Yeah.
Who that was?
That was that Levi?
Levi.
Yeah. Strict water.
Okay.
So when you talk prizes, there was like $1,400 in prizes.
That is fantastic.
That's really good for the juniors to get a piece of the action there.
Yeah, no.
Early Christmas presents.
Caruso's done an amazing job to raise that sort of money.
And all that came from the support of Adrian from AC Concreting, of course Caruso's, Barber Boys, which is one of their big sponsors. They all got it on their shirts. The Hills April Association, Q-Power Billiards,
David Smith.
Yeah, Community Carer Network, Gavin Lomax, Corey Ayres, Dominic Caruso and the family. Nat Hatton obviously would have done a lot of organising for that as well. So there's a big group that made that go ahead.
Chris Jeffries would have been down there helping out.
Well, he's the Australian junior coordinator.
Yeah.
So he obviously put it all together as well. So 20 kids turning out there, and again, like I said, some of the names that we've heard just recently in other tournaments are proving to know how to win. So doing well.
Well done, Caruso's for putting that event on, and they're our grassroots, and that's fantastic. They're definitely helping improve our sport.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So, again, I'm not quite sure, I can get this information for you, but I'm not sure who the junior coordinator is for April in South Australia.
Is it Lyndall?
No, he just got a new one, I'm not sure. But, again, you can send myself or Phil a message if you want your junior, youngster to go and get some coaching or have a look what's going on in that scene and get him into the game. So that's a good way to start. Yeah. So
we did have plenty more competitions this week, Alex. We'll wait till the Chalkers one in a second, but we had the Challenger Snooker League final this week, which was won by Sujith, beat Dave Limerith in the final. David had been top all year. Unfortunately, for the second year in a row, he's lost in the final. Hopefully that'll make him hungry to come back, but Sujith played very well.
Yeah.
Final was too strong.
Yeah.
Not rolled Dave 4-0.
Right.
And we also had another state title this week, which was the ladies 147 snooker. And I think Taylor Meyer was seething from her performance in the state ladies because she came out on absolute fire and probably destroyed the field. She played superb. She got it easy.
And you would have expected that a week earlier in the Open. So, you know.
So just like a true champion, can't keep them down for long.
Yeah.
Fortunately for her, she had a week to come back and prove how good a player is. So Taylor won the 147 state ladies. Sue Martin, the current state champion, was second, but Sue edged out Charlotte Hatton for the third spot by about 8 points over 6 frames. That's only 1 point or so a frame. So Charlotte Hatton was big. Well, we've mentioned that name twice already.
Yeah.
She's only 12 or 13.
Yeah.
She's making some waves in the ladies snooker game, making waves in the juniors. So definitely a player to look out for, Iceman.
For sure.
So, that was a big effort, and well done to Taylor Meyer winning the ladies 147. And so what happened on the weekend at Chalkers?
Well, we had the Ian Hedges Memorial. We got 33 players down there.
Yep.
That was the usual suspects. Jaden D'Amica was there. Ricky Emery made an appearance. Haven't seen him for quite a while. Michael Hayes. A lot of the good players were there, and a lot of the Southwest Metro supporters. Mick Dollar was there. Yes. Young Daniel.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, young Daniel took care of Mick in the first round.
Tough first round draw.
Yeah, for sure. Either way, you don't want to play Mick either in the first round. So in the end, Jaden D'Amica put out Aaron Trethaway in the semi, 4-2. I put out Ricky Emery. I was 2-0 down, got back 3-1 at 3-2 in the quarters. Played a gentleman by the name of Lynn in the semi.
See what, you made a final again, Alec?
Yeah, another final.
Is that 3 in 3 weekends?
Something like that, yeah. But,
you're a serial finalist.
Yeah, but just fell a little bit short in this one though. Jaden played very well. I was thinking about it later on, I gave him an opportunity that he probably shouldn't have got to beat me 4-2. I was 3-2 down, and I didn't play a great shot. I put my hand up there, and that was that. He played an awesome double and got spat on the black, and that was the end of that. So
pretty good final. You and Jaden in the final.
Yeah.
Is it true he's won it 3 years in a row?
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? 3 in a row.
With the players that do attend that tournament, and the quality of players in there, Alex, to win that 3 years in a row is a big achievement.
Absolutely, yeah. And they're only best of 5. It's not like they're long races or anything. It's a bit of pot luck, and if I looked at the draw at the start, you couldn't pick who was going to make it. I was in the bottom half with Ricky, and it was pretty much a bit lighter on the bottom, but the top had Hazy and Aaron and Mick and Jaden, Mick and Daniel. So it was tough in the top, and he pulled through again. So it was very good.
Well, he has matured this year, I feel anyway, and he won the state singles, and he's carried through on that. So, he's definitely improving.
I gave him a bit of coaching last week, and I think it might have come back to bite me. Well, I was helping him out with his extra long takeaway. He's got a very long takeaway, and unfortunately, it's helping him. Nah, good luck to him. He's a good young lad, and South Australia needs him. Moving forward in nationals, we need him to be the best in the state or Australia. So. Whatever we can do to help, that's what we need to do.
Well, he is proving to be one of our best players.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's all up to him now moving forward. So if he's coming to you to help, coming to you for help, he's making the right moves anyway.
Yeah. Well, we're always working on our game. It doesn't matter. I won a tournament, straight back at it, and keep working on what we're doing and our actions and all that. And, it's how you get a little bit better every time.
Yeah.
So there you go.
What about any other events you got coming up at Empire?
We got the Boxing Day comp, which is a one-day event.
Yep.
And it's a double elimination. It opens at 12 o'clock, we start at 1. It's a pretty good day, we get normally about 25 to 30 runners. And the cricket's obviously starting as well, the Boxing Day test, so it's a really good mix-up where you can have a game of pool and watch the cricket. So that's coming up, but we can let you know about that next week as well.
No worries.
Yeah, so...
Well, I did, during the week, Shane Murphy and Peter Holden contacted me from City of Adelaide. Yep. You know them guys. They wanted me to just put out some information how the league's been going.
Yeah.
And we have spoke about City of Adelaide, and we've had Peter Holden in here talking about City of Adelaide, how they handicap their event. Well, Alex, at the halfway stage in the Tuesday night league, the top 3 teams are all level on points, which is the Bombay Bicycle Club, the Crown and Anchor, and the Strikers. You may know them teams, but when the top 3 teams are all even, it's showing you that the handicap is working.
Yeah.
And on the Wednesday night team, the All Stars are on top, but St Giorgio and the Milers are equal second, 1 game behind. So in their 2 leagues, there's only one game separating their top 3 or 4 sides in their league, which is highlighting that their handicap system is working.
Yeah.
Shane also mentioned they had a match last week where they had to give 50 points start, and the team won by half a ball.
Yeah.
So that's showing how good their handicap system is working in there.
And when they're talking handicap, just so people understand how they're handicapping, they're using the American style.
You get a point for potting a ball.
Yeah, 10 points to win, and the other person will get a point for every ball they pot. So, that's a good system, and obviously working well. And
they did show me their stats, Alex. There's a player that you will know on top of their stats on a Tuesday and a Wednesday night is a guy called Jason Nolan.
Yeah.
So I didn't know Jason, but you told me he plays in your Vegas league. So
he's been playing in my team on Thursday nights for about maybe 6-8 weeks now, and you know that hitting them big balls, you've got to cue a little bit better.
Got to get through them.
Yeah, and I think that may be helping him in his 8-ball, which is good.
Well, Summit's going right there, Alex, because he's on top on both nights. So on the Tuesday night in the City of Adelaide, the leading stats player is Jason Nolan, second is Ryan Nichols, and third is Michael Groves.
Yeah.
And on the Wednesday night, Jason is also leading. An old friend of mine, Peter Clow, is in second spot. A good friend of yours, Craig Coleman, in third spot.
Yep.
And I noticed languishing in 4th or 5th spot on that ladder was the great Peter Hall.
Yeah.
So obviously what City of Adelaide are doing, their handicap league's working for them. So it's still good to see that there's a few of the old names still going around there, and obviously these new players are emerging, and playing in your league and playing with you, Alex, can only benefit anybody. They'll see that you're taking the right shots and how to win and all that sort of stuff.
Well, I don't play in them leagues.
No, but he plays with you on a Vegas.
Oh yeah, with Jason. Yeah, Jason Nolan. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So that was good. And as I said, I'm happy for anybody to contact me and give me the information. We're only too happy to talk about that sort of stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So what's coming up this week for you, Phil?
Well, you did mention that you got the test match tournament. You got that match on Boxing Day with the test match. Well, here in Adelaide, we've also got a test match starting this Thursday.
That's right.
Australia versus India. Beautiful thing about that, Alex, is that Ian Chappell, the former Australian Test captain, he's the patron of South Australian snooker. And you would have seen him when you've been in here all the time. Whenever there's a cricket match in Adelaide, Ian Chappell will make an appearance in here. And not only is he a good cricketer, he can hold his own on the snooker table, and he loves the game. So every year when there's a test match in Adelaide, they hold the Ian Chappell Invitational Snooker Champion tournament here. And they have 16 players, and it's an invite only. And they generally invite players that have won events during the year. Yeah. And then they hold a couple of wild cards. And we obviously try to get you in, but you can play this year because you're
going to the cricket.
You're going to the cricket, and wanted to give someone else a chance to make the final.
Absolutely, yeah.
So yeah, so we've got some fantastic players that are playing. We've got Michael Cassiola, and Sue Martin, the current state champions at snooker. We've got Taylor Meyer and myself, the current 147 champions. Reilly, Peter Udich, the list goes on. They're all past or current champions. I try to get in the great man Peter Darby. He's a dual state snooker champion.
Yeah.
Quarter finalist in the state snooker this year, but it was unavailable last year.
I can't believe it. Like,
Yeah.
he's living on that. He's going to live on that. Quarter finalist. That's it. That's all he wants to do.
Yeah, well, I did mention to him you have to win a tournament to get in the event. But anyway, so he's still knocking balls around. But we've got a couple of players that got invited from the 8-ball scene. So we've got Stacey Vine,
Yeah.
8 times world champion.
12 times.
I told him, mate, he wound me up and said it was 12. I thought he was joking.
No,
12 times. His wife Lyndall, 2 times
Two
world
times,
champion. And we've also invited Charlotte Hack. She was 3rd, I think, in the under-18s this year. Runner-up in the South Australian under-18s. 3rd in the ladies state 147. So Charlotte's got the berth in the juniors. And we've invited a couple of the volunteers that help out at Snooker SA. Derek Hill, who's a life member and does all the runs all the tournaments here, and Mike Wellens, who also you'd know from volunteering here. He comes and cleans the tables, pushes the tables. So they both got a gig. So there this Saturday we've got the Ian Chappell invitation, 16 players only. And anyone that's around, it's a very good opportunity to come and meet the sporting icon, the legend himself, Ian Chappell, who will be here on the weekend opening event, hopefully with 9 times Australian snooker champion Max Williams, Warren King, Australian champion Jamie Giannolis. So it should be a fun day. And
if there's any cricketer out there, any junior cricketer that wants to come and ask Ian Chappell, do you reckon he'd give him 5 minutes?
Ian Chappell was very good. Alex. When he comes in here, he talks to everyone in the room. No, he's fantastic.
Because there's no way you could get that close to someone like Ian Chappell if you wanted to play cricket. Like, you can't tell me that no one. I'm serious. Like, an opportunity, you just got to get in there and like, hi, how you going? And can you help me with this? Or
well, Alex, go to the Adelaide Oval. There's a stand there named after him. There's a Chappell stand.
Well, that's right.
It's obviously his family, but there's a Chappell stand. Former Test captain of Australia.
Yeah.
So we're very lucky that we're going to have Ian Chappell here on the weekend. So so that's what we got happening this week anyway, Alex.
Awesome. No, that should be good. And will that get streamed at all?
We will stream the final.
Final.
So there's 2 round robins, 8 players in each group, 147 format, so the 21-minute frames. Top 4 players from each group will go through to the final, and we will stream the final.
Right. Okay,
and the winning player gets a signed autographed Ian Chappell cricket bat. Yeah.
Cricket bat?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not a cue,
no.
cricket bat.
No, that's awesome.
So so that's what we got happening this weekend, Alec.
Very good. I think that's it.
That's it for this week.
Yeah.
Well,
awesome.
Alex, always a pleasure to meet you here.
No worries.
Every weekend. Fortunately, you were the runner-up this week.
That's okay.
But that's all good. But anyway, well done, Alex.
On your field.
And we'll
Thanks,
see you next week.
No worries, buddy.
Bye.